Okay, so there's a lot of misconceptions out there about AI. Now, first and foremost, I am not an AI guru. If you want an AI guru, look at people like Shane Hummus. He's actually pretty great. But no, I'm just here to answer one question. Won't AI make us less intelligent? Nope. If you use it right, it will absolutely not make you less intelligent. It'll make you more intelligent. And that, right now, is my life's purpose, teaching you how to be more intelligent by using AI. So, a few things you do have to know up front. The only things I will act as a guru for with AI. You need to have a master prompt, and I can do an entire video on that. Basically, it's just you telling AI who you are, what you're doing, and why you're doing it. Second, you got to be specific in whatever you're going to do with AI. So you can't just do something generic like, let's say, for example, here's ChatGPT. Make me a picture of a cat. So then it's going to take its time and it's going to, I don't know, we'll just see the result for ourselves when it actually comes up. Also, I know I was just typing there, but that's just because it was a short prompt. Eventually, I will actually use voice because I talk way faster than I type, as you can probably hear right now. Get plus. I already have plus. What are you talking about? Go away. Sketching out. I wonder if I can get the Jeopardy theme music here without getting a copyright strike. That'd be cool. Alright. Oh, that kind of looks like the cat I had when I was a kid. So, there you go. Picture of a cat. However, if you want a very, very specific result, you have to give it a very, very specific prompt. Yes, always allow. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to have to start over. I want you to make me a photo of a black cat standing on a fridge top getting ready to push over a glass that is full of juice. Excuse me. Why do you... Like I said, I am not very technologically smart. I'm technologically challenged, in fact. That is why I'm not a guru. That is why we're learning this together. I want you to make me a photo of a black cat standing on top of a fridge about to push over a glass of red juice. While its owner is standing there, this owner will be very tall, blonde, blue-eyed man wearing a baseball cap and a white shirt. There we go. Specificity. And yes, I just came up with that off the top of my head. I did not have that pre-planned. Generating image. So I want you to know, half the reason I got into AI in the first place is because of that ADHD brain that we all tend to have these days, where we just have too many things we want to do, but we don't really have an outlet for it, or we have way too many options and can't pick just one. So that's why I use AI, is because I just want to learn everything and I want to do a little bit of everything. I use ChatGPT to help my creative side. Okay, there we go. Now we have a black cat on top of a fridge with his owner in a white shirt and baseball cap, blonde hair, blue eyes. So much more specific than just a cat. It's a cute cat, sure, but this one is actually doing exactly what we want. So that's one of my favorite examples right there. All right. So another thing, I love to use the website Claude AI. What I've been doing is I make a lot of courses there, like different subjects. So the one that I want to go over today is actually a German course that I decided to make. So since I already made it, I'm just going to show you the screen, show you all the prompts. So I had done this earlier. So this is the master prompt I gave it basically for this course, because I had made something previously. We need to completely remake the German course. The one you gave me is in great format, but Duolingo is a way better option for learning the language. The week 1 course you gave me in the previous chat, wow, I don't know why I said that. That was supposed to say then. So here's how we're going to change it up. I want this to be a 12-week course complete with modules for 5 days of the week, each week over the course of the 12 weeks. This needs to be comprehensive and not like a regular classroom. Each day of the week for the first 3 weeks, there needs to be a minimum of 20 words per day to learn, with an English translation at first and accompanied by a picture or visual. The quizzes for the first 3 weeks need to have multiple choice quizzes for each word with either a visual or a translation word. Let's start with 1 day to get the formatting and interactive workspace correct. Ask more questions so we can get the best results. Like I said, you always want to have it ask you questions, just because you won't get the best result if it doesn't. Okay, then it responded, love this upgrade, proper space, driven 12-week course, will beat a static reference doc by a mile. Yes, exactly. Before I build the 1 day prototype, I need to lock down a few things so the format works for all 12 weeks, not just day 1. So then it asked me these questions. For the picture, quote, next to each word, what should it actually be? And it gave me a couple different, it gives you different options. I said option 1 and 3. I don't remember exactly what the options were. It says show icons and illustrations, and if I don't like them, I will add my own. Question 2, do you already have the 20 words list for day 1, week 1 from the old course, or should I pick the vocab theme? So I told it, pick a beginner-friendly theme and generate the words yourself. Of course, if you do have another thing in mind you want to do for your own, of course, you can customize it however you want. Then, should this track progress/scores across sessions so you can leave and come back, or is it just a single practice session for now? Yes, save progress across all sections. Alright, and then it took like 10 minutes almost to do this, but here it says, here's week 1, day 1 greetings and first words. Take it for a spin. Let's see, and then how it works. Study mode, flip through 20 words. Quiz mode, 20 multiple choice. So here it shows the coursework that it made. Oh, actually, it looks like it just skipped to the actual finished course. Never mind. So I'll show you kind of how that works. So it didn't quite turn out exactly how I wanted, so here's the prompt I gave it after. Said not bad, add a pronunciation next to each word so people don't have to use an external software, have some way to learn pronunciation. Wow, I can't read. This is also good as a basis, but I would like more interactive learning, like word association, not exclusively flashcards. So it updated that, so it put pronunciation, here's the example I gave, so Guten Tag, then it Guten Tag. So that was pretty cool. And then it gave me the results. Did a little bit more studying on my own as well, just kind of on language learning outside of here. And so this is the final prompt that I gave it. Let's see, 2 final tweaks. Up the word count to 40 per day because in my research it is suggested to learn 800 to 1,000 words and make the word session 4 weeks instead of 3. The course itself is exactly how I want it. Save the format for all future language courses. And for day 6 of the week, put together all of the words into one large module day similar to the first 5 days but all in one. Then day 7, make a large test of all the words, mixing the association and the multiple choice quizzes all into one. Also, for each of the words in the match section of the module, do 5 words per page so it has the same number in each section without having only 2 words on the last page, because having 2 words on the very last section was kind of a pain point for me. So it saved everything, and then all the math, yada yada yada. And so, let's see, so I was just showing you before, this is how the actual course itself looks for day 1. So here's your 3 different sections: study, match, and then quiz. So click here, study, hello, and then it gives you the translation, hello. It also has this, but sometimes because it's a Siri voice, it just doesn't quite sound right, so I'll be working on that.
Hallo.
Hello. Let's see, Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
That's very quiet. I don't even know if you can hear that, but hopefully. But it means good morning, Guten Tag, good day, Guten Abend, good evening. So basically right now this is just teaching you the words kind of flashcard style. I like using the app Quizlet for stuff, so I basically when I first did this prompt before this session that I'm actually showing you, I just had it do kind of a flashcard style like that. So anyway, after you go through all this, you, let's see, click on this little menu button, match, so Gute Nacht, good night, Guten Tag, good day, Guten Morgen, good morning, hello, hello, Guten Abend, good evening. So it looks like I got all of them right, so hooray. And then it went straight to the next one, so 2 out of 8 pages. And at the very end, there is a quiz. Let's see, so it gives you the 4 options. Hello is hello. Next question, good morning, guten Morgen. And notice that it does have the actual word right there, how you're supposed to say it. All right, yep, and there you go, the pronunciation guide right there. So that's my German course, and this is going to be 12 weeks. And like I said, every Tuesday I'm going to make a video on me just doing this course. So if you'd like to follow along and learn German as well, that would be fantastic. So there's the very basics kind of on what I did to build this course. If you have a specific any specific things you want to actually learn, put it down in the comments. We can make a course together. And like I said, this channel is dedicated to all the people who have ADHD brain like me and just want to learn a little bit of everything. And also to answer the question, will AI make me less intelligent? Absolutely no. And we're going to debunk that together. We're going to make everyone in the world a little bit better thanks to AI. So until I see you next time, auf Wiedersehen.